Good afternoon. Welcome. It's my pleasure to welcome you to today's session, this afternoon's session. I'm always so glad to see everybody visiting, so I hate to interrupt because it's part of the purpose of being here. But if you could take your seats, we can get started. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome this afternoon. We have a few things to accomplish I'm real excited about. This is the Albert J. Kingston Award presentation, the Early Career Achievement Award presentation, and the Distinguished Scholar Lifetime Achievement Award presentation with the 2019 Distinguished Scholar Address. Oh, see, I always forget to do that. Yes. Let's see, so I do have some announcements for you. Check your cell phones. You've been good about that. I haven't heard anybody's go off. Second, immediately after this plenary is the annual town hall meeting. However, it's a little bit tricky and it requires some dedication on your part. And that is you actually have to go out here and follow the wonderful aroma of popcorn down to the end of the hall. And so we will be in Florida Salons 4 and 5. So your efforts will be rewarded by fresh popcorn and a cash bar. Katina Zamet and Fenice Boyd invite us to be introduced to the leadership, help us celebrate some of 2019's accomplishments, and give you all opportunities to engage in conversations with the leadership. Third, after dinner, what are you going to do? Don't go back to your rooms, right? So come down to the lobby bar for Vital Issues, introduce yourself to a few new people, continue the conversation of the day. So without further ado, now I welcome Jennifer Jones Powell from Radford University, who's a member of the Albert J. Kingston Award Committee. Jennifer.
Good afternoon. My name is Jennifer Jones Powell, and I'm the chair of the Albert J. Kingston Committee. Since 1985, the Albert J. Kingston Service Award has been honoring LRA members for their distinguished contributions of service to our organization. The Albert J. Kingston Committee examines nominees' materials for substantial and significant contributions to our organization. In its deliberations, the committee considers the breadth, depth, and history of nominees' contributions. And reviewing is no easy task. This year, we had a robust pool of highly qualified nominees. And I'd like to take a moment to recognize the Albert J. Kingston Award Committee. Please stand if you are here. Terry Atkinson, Barbara Bradley, Jamie Lammers, Sylvia Nogueron-Liu, Paula Piloneta, and Lenny Sanchez. It's now my distinct pleasure to introduce the 2018 Albert J. Kingston Award recipient, Dr. Jenny Goatley, who will provide us with some clues as she reveals our 2019 honoree.
Good afternoon. The recipient of the 2019 Albert J. Kingston Award grew up in a large farmhouse with 2 brothers and 5 sisters. She used to escape the noise and buzz of her busy family by hiding out in an apple tree where she could read and dream. With her sisters, she was a cheerleader until she rebelled against this role. In her senior year, she joined the boys' track team instead, clearing the path for a girls' track team for her younger sisters. In her childhood, she wanted to grow up to be a nun. However, that dream did not become realized as she grew into adulthood. Instead, she chose the path to academia and motherhood, becoming a role model for her own daughter, a mini-me, as captured in the third photo. Her mother was a teacher for more than 30 years, and her dad was a businessman who was a volunteer with the football team and fundraising. She grew up near the Ohio State University, where both of her parents were alums, apprenticed in the community, willingly or not, from a young age. Throughout her education and professional world, she made friends in many places. For example, on her first trip to AERA for a poster session on the left, she flew to New Orleans without a hotel room, not really knowing how to plan these trips. Fortunately, on the plane, the woman seated next to her offered to share her room, and which was paid for by a federal grant. Shouldn't we all be so lucky? In her family, Thanks Christmas is the big gathering, with 45 to 50 people each year, including many siblings, nieces, and nephews. In every family photo, her sisters and brothers were always in a line. She enjoys time with her immediate family of Brian, Michael, and Zoe, now grown up, especially Washington Island in Wisconsin, where they vacationed every year for about 10 to 15 years. Her research and teaching grow out of a lifelong interest in how drama, the arts, and literature contribute to more equitable relations and deeper understandings across texts, among people, and within institutions. She has over 50 articles and chapters and over 30 editor commentaries and literature review columns. She has received several awards for her scholarship, including the Children's Literature Association Best Article Honor Award, the Virginia Hamilton Essay Honor Award, and LRA's Edward J. Fry Book Award. Our recipient is known for her service outside of LRA, including co-editor of Language Arts and high-profile roles in the National Council on Research on Language and Literacy and the American Educational Research Association. Within LRA, the focus of the Kingston Award, she has contributed in multiple ways. Our recipient has served as a member of numerous LRA committees, a board director, liaison to 3 innovative community groups, a member of the executive committee, vice president, president-elect, program chair, president, and past president. For 26 years, she has been a member of the Ethnicity, Race, and Multilingualism Committee. Well known for her deep commitment to diversity, she served as a star mentor from 2011 to 13 and demonstrated her leadership in this area throughout her time as member of the Executive Board of Directors from 2011 to 17. As stated by the nominators, in all of these roles, she has shown herself to be unwaveringly committed to LRA's research mission and to the principles of diversity and equity. It's my privilege to give the 2019 Albert Kingston Award to Pat Enciso.
Thank you, Ginny, for laboring over the many layers of my story. I sent a lot of photographs, and she made sense of it all, and I really appreciate her efforts. Thank you also to the committee, Jennifer, and all of the committee members for recognizing what I've done. I know there are many, many people in LRA who work tirelessly, so this is a huge honor, very, very humbling. And of course, I want to thank my nominators, Cynthia Lewis, Carmen Medina, and Becky Rogers, who are dear friends, inspiring in so many ways, and who offer an incredible vision for the kind of future that we want for our children in literacy and in our world. So thank you very, very much. And of course, Brian, my partner on this crazy journey through academia and lots of service. And I'm only very, very grateful for all the ways that you understand and walk beside me in this journey. I understand service to be scholarship in action. I see that what we have to do now in LRA is really what we've always done, which is to work together, to stand side by side, to figure out what needs to get done and do it. But to do it with a sense of a vision, and we now have that vision laid out for us with the strategic plan. You might just want to go into the website and check that out, see where you could fit in to making a change. And now with President Marcel Haddock's incredible questions and her speech last night, her address, we have the questions set for us to gauge our accountability to diversity and equity. Thank you so much. It is my great privilege to be of service, and I'm very, very grateful. Thank you.